Testing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's Saturday, December 2nd, 12 o'clock in the afternoon. T-Bone is here in the Halfway Hotel behind the camera. AP is here. Mark Combe de la Pierre. Where is Mark, AP?
Mark Combe de la Pierre? You mean Gator? He's out fetching some shrimp, I suppose.
Gator's out fetching some shrimp. All right, AP, this camera seems to be working. If I just hook it up back by the swamp, we'll have ourselves a security system if that's what you want.
That's what I want. Make sure the alarm's working. We need the alarm.
Alarm? Man, we live in the swamp. If someone gets here, they deserve to make it into the Halfway Hotel. I don't see what we need with the security system and now an alarm. What's so important?
Billy's coming back tonight. We don't need the cops all over the place like we had with Frankie 10 years ago, okay? We got to take care of our own here. We got some work to do tonight. We don't need a bunch of police around.
All right. We got the camera. We got the alarm. If anyone comes into this place, we're going to know about it. Yep, camera seems to be working fine. Just run us some extension cord out back, get us some power by the swamp, and we got ourselves a security system. You want to crack at this camera, AP?
Sure thing. This is one high-quality piece of equipment. We'll be ready for security tonight for sure.
So what was it exactly that happened that night 10 years ago?
But you don't know? Everybody knows.
No, man, I've only been in the county 5 years since I bought into this place. People talk about it here and there, but you can't get any details. I know something happened. I know there's a lot of history to this place.
T-Bone, maybe you and I ought to step over to the bar. I got a story to tell you. T-Bone, have a seat. I got a story to tell you.
Sure.
Remember Billy Donahue?
Billy Donahue.
Hey, is that thing on?
No, I hit the button there on the side. I'm sure it must be off.
Good, because I don't want the whole hotel knowing what I'm about to tell you right now. You didn't hear it from me.
Okay.
Remember Billy Donahue?
Yeah, he was a local boy,
Yeah,
right?
south of Guyana.
Shrimper?
Shrimper, worked the shrimp boats for money, trying to get a little bit extra even nowadays for college.
Sure.
Yeah, he's kind of a rebel rouser, you know, but who isn't from these parts? Personally, I always thought he had a good heart. Got himself in a little bit of trouble with the law a while back, though.
Now, he got hooked up with one of the Delacroix girls, didn't he?
Christina?
Christina Delacroix. She was a looker.
She was mighty, mighty fine, and she was smart, too. From up in Thibodeau.
Ooh, money.
Money, all kinds of money up in Thibodeau. Surprising she took a liking to a Cajun from down in these parts. But she did.
Huh.
And Billy, he took a liking to her something fierce. But her father put an end to the whole relationship.
Father, ain't that always the case?
Always the case. No way was old Christina going to be going out with a raging Cajun, muddy boot-wearing man from these parts.
Shoot, no.
It's a shame.
So Frankie just stepped on in when the father said no?
A little bit of an opening was allowed there, and sure enough, Frankie stepped in. Frankie's from up in Thibodeau, too, same high school as Christina and all. His dad came over with Exxon.
Oh, oil.
Oil rigs all over here controlling our waters. That's another story, but I'll tell you what. Frankie usually got what Frankie wanted.
So Frankie got Christina.
It's the one thing he wanted that he didn't get.
So Frankie didn't get Christina, but I don't see how Billy ever stood a chance. I mean, how does a bayou shrimper even meet a girl like Christina from a world of commitment and responsibility?
Well, it met over at Lagniappe on the bayou.
Ooh, the festival.
That's right. But things really started to heat up right here at the Halfway Hotel.
Right here.
Christina would work here summers in the kitchen, contrary to what her father wanted. She'd bring big old bins of jambalaya from the kitchen. Billy, he'd be here with his uncles after a tough day of manning the shrimp boats. He'd stick a fork into that jambalaya. He'd also stick his eyes on Christina.
I bet he did.
Now, the two of them, they started to heat up a little bit, and before you knew it, they had themselves a relationship. After all, where else could a wealthy woman from Thibodeau and a poor boy from the shore meet? In a place where all people are equals. Right here, at the Halfway Hotel.
Halfway Hotel. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell.
She lives in a world of commitments and responsibilities. I always avoided those realities. But she knows she can call anytime, night or day. And I'll be up and on my way to the Halfway Hotel. Oh, little bit of heaven, little bit of hell at the Halfway Hotel. It's heaven when you get there, it's hell when you leave. Halfway Hotel, Halfway Hotel. Oh. In that hotel room when it's just you and me, girl, all alone is the best of both worlds. But heaven turns to hell when it's time to leave. See, nothing's guaranteed at the Halfway Hotel. Oh, little bit of heaven, little bit of hell at the Halfway Hotel. It's heaven when you get there, it's hell when you leave. Halfway Hotel, Halfway Hotel. Oh, halfway will get you nowhere fast. Soon you'll be living in the past. So make up your mind, climb down from your fence. It's the only thing that makes any sense. It's the only thing that makes any sense. You gotta climb down from your fence. It's the only thing that makes any sense. Yay! She knows that I want her all the time. She knows she's always on my mind. But I just can't seem to choose. Even though I know I'm bound to lose at the Halfway Hotel. Oh, little bit of heaven, a little bit of hell at the Halfway Hotel. It's heaven when you get there, it's hell when you leave. Halfway Hotel, Halfway Hotel. Oh, meet me tonight at the Halfway Hotel. Just down the road between heaven and hell. Meet me tonight at the Halfway Hotel. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell. Little bit of heaven, little bit of hell. At the Halfway Hotel, you and me, babe, at the Halfway Hotel. At the Halfway Hotel. At the Halfway Hotel.
Halfway